Hello, it's Teresa from Function Living. It is Tuesday. Usually I do my videos starting Monday, but we were out of town for a funeral yesterday and we came back today. And so yeah, I didn't do a video Saturday because my aunt took us out to dinner. I didn't do a video Sunday because we left for town Sunday. And then, yeah, again, didn't do a video yesterday because I was out of town for the funeral. The funeral was yesterday and we came back today. Here we are. It's Tuesday and I'm making pigs in a blanket. Gonna use crescent rolls here. Those little cocktail winnies I had left over from last time. I got a little bit of cheese left shredded, so we use that first, and I'm gonna start using an American. And then I have had these in the cabinet for a while, so my pantry for a while, so I'm gonna make these up to get rid of them, and then I'll make a salad with it. Now I know I posted, what should I make, give me ideas. Somebody put down white bean chili, so I'm going to make that. So I forgot his name. I'll mention his name Saturday. Usually I would make it on Monday. That was my plan. You guys tell me what to make and make it on Monday. I pick somebody and I'll make it the following Monday. But I was out of town and I wasn't here. And the white beans, I like them having the crock pot. So I picked Saturday to make that, since it'd be easier for me because I'd be home more on Saturday. Like, I came back today, had a doctor's appointment, so it was just really busy and really tired. Wednesday's another busy day. I just figured Wednesday my son wants to make his soup, so I got to do that too. So I picked Saturday for that. So okay, I'm gonna get this started and be right back. So I'm just doing a macaroni cheese. I'm just boiling the water and the milk and the butter together for a few minutes. Then I'm going to add the pasta and let it cook together. It seems to be easier than doing it the old-fashioned way, letting the water boil, then adding here the pasta and the butter and milk together. This way is a lot easier. And so I'm doing it this way. And it's going to need a whole cube of butter, so you just let it cook together. It actually makes it more flavorful because everything actually cooks together, so the noodles get more cheesier than the other way. So yeah, I'm just gonna add the butter and let it boil for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna add the pasta. I'm gonna start the pigs in a blanket now. Okay, so I got these little crescent rolls. The good thing is they're kind of messed up. My daughter gave me an idea. Mom, you should make pigs in a blanket. She wanted me to do potluck, but I did not tell her I had these left over. I was like, yeah, totally, we can do that. So, there's a little cocktail winnies. Some little cheese. Then I'm just gonna roll them like so. And there's your little, I'm making a mess, pigs in a blanket. I'm going to do this until I run out of wieners. If I run out of wieners before I run out of dough, then I'll just use I have regular biscuits that I can use. So I'm just going to keep doing this until they're all done. Be right back. Okay, so I ran out of sharp cheddar cheese, the shredded cheese, so I'm going to use the sliced cheese now. Okay, this cheese is kind of long and square. It's square and long, so I'm kind of just rolling it too, so it fits into the pigs in a blanket. Like so. It's not that much dough on this one, but right, just like that. Okay, I'm out of crescent rolls, so I still have some wieners left. So now I'm going to use regular biscuits. Let's see. I hope these work better than the crescent rolls. They are not bad or anything. I just think that's why they were on sale, because Grocery Outlet gets, things that the stores really can't sell or stuff like that. So maybe they were just I don't know. Not, they were good. They're not bad, but malfunctioned in a way because like they're not rolling out like crescent rolls usually do. So that's probably why they were selling cheap. Let's see if this turns out better. Yes, so these are regular biscuits. They come out just fine. So I just, the wiener's in there and the cheese is in there. So I just kind of roll it up like this. So these ones are fine. Come apart real easy. The crescent rolls, not so much. They're like all just big old roll stuck together. You can't, there's no one peeling them. So I know not to buy the crescent rolls no more from the grocery outlet. Yeah, they're fine, but they're not expired. They taste fine, but they're malfunctioned somehow. Okay, so they're ready to go in the oven. I think I'm gonna put them in there for about 10 minutes and watch them. I have 2 wieners that didn't have biscuits, but my daughter will like to just eat those by himself. I made about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So maybe we have macaroni and cheese with this and salad. Put this in there for about 10 minutes. And I'm gonna put the pasta into this mixture too now. So they all can cook together. The cheese pack and everything all together. I don't know why we was taught this the other way. I always taught you to do it that way too. But again, it tastes better this way. And it's faster. You're just throwing it all in the same pan together. Oh, let me do that. I need to charge my phone. Phone's slow. Gonna get ready to die again. So. Cheese pack. Kids really don't like this one that much. I'm not gonna buy it no more. But I bought it because it was on sale and it's just been in my pantry for a long time and I just need to get rid of it. Okay, so I'm gonna let this cook together and I'll show you how it looks afterwards. Put my phone on the charger. I got kicked off again. Well, I had an app that kicked me out. The app was giving me a notification and kicked me out. But anyways, I added a little bit too much milk to this, so I drained some of the juice out of it. And so I'm adding a little bit of this for flavoring because I tasted it. It seems like it doesn't have that nacho cheese flavor. So I'm going to add a little bit of this because this is supposed to be good on everything. This, I don't know how you pronounce it. Syrup, Carol seasoning. I don't know. You know the correct... well, I don't know. I need to look it up. I just don't know how to say it. I'm pronouncing it wrong, I think. Okay. So I'm going to let the noodles cook a little bit longer. The sauce is starting to thicken up a little bit because I drained out most of it. Okay, I'm making some salad. I chopped up some of that one of those romaine lettuces. And I'm going to add some olive oil to it for a little bit of flavor. My kids can add, they can pick what salad dressing they want. So that's it. And then it's pretty much almost done. Check these really quick. These have been sticking. Oh, they look done now. Okay. Yeah, they look done. They some of them are deformed. But, yep. Dinner's almost done. Give it about 5 more minutes. Alright, it is done. I actually put some lime on the salad too. I'm going to try this. It's falling apart a little bit, but it's still good because I think I need new pans, so it's like sticking. I don't have any foil. I need to get foil, but I really need to get some new baking sheets. So, try it. It's good. I prefer the cocktail winnies or pigs in a blanket rather than hot dogs. I'm not big on that. I mean, I'll eat it, but I prefer the cocktail winnies. Try the macaroni and cheese. I'm glad I added that seasoning because it makes it tastes a lot better. I also added some onion to our lettuce, and then I added olive oil and some lime. I don't have anything for you. You still have food. Salad tastes really good. Tastes nice and fresh. So, that is tonight's dinner. What was tomorrow? I forgot tomorrow's dinner because I didn't write anything down yet. It's Wednesday. Yeah, I'm making a soup. That's right. Making the creamy ham potato soup, which I need to take the ham out tomorrow. I should be home around 1-ish tomorrow. So I'll just throw everything in a crock pot, put it on high, let it cook for about 4 or 5 hours, and we'll have that bit. I will do a video of that when I put everything together. So that is tomorrow, creamy ham and potato soup. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye. It's Teresa from Function Living. It is Wednesday, and I forgot to show you guys how I was making my soup, but it's not too late. I'm not done with it yet. I still have a long ways to go. So I started this around 2 o'clock, and it's now 4:30. I just added some potatoes to it so the potatoes could start cooking. I took the fattest part of the ham and put it in there. Anyways, I took the fattest parts of the ham and soaked them, and I had it frozen with some juice from the ham I cooked. So I added that together in the crock pot, put some water in it, and I added some beef broth. And I've been letting it cook for about 2.5 hours, and I just, like I said, I added the potatoes. So I'm going to let this go for probably about half hour, 45 minutes. Add some celery. Let that cook. And then probably add the rest of the ham I have. Maybe a little half hour or 45 minutes after that. I'll let it cook for another 30-45 minutes by itself all together. Okay, so we'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I have you in my spice cabinet. Never mind those ghetto blinds, like I said. Those blinds were like that when I moved in. Moved in here at this place as an emergency, so he didn't have time to fix everything. So ignore the blinds. Plus my cat's been going in there. Okay, I put you over here so that you can see my crock pot. So that's why you're over there. I have cutting up the celery. I already have chopped onion. I'm going to add onion too. Forgot to mention that. So I'm going to throw this in the crock pot. See what the potatoes look like. I'm going to check the potatoes really quick to make sure they're good and soft. And then after the celery, yeah, they're getting soft good. They're doing it. After I add these ingredients, I am going to add the ham and some mashed potatoes so I can thicken it up. You can use cornstarch, but I'm going to use mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes good because this is a potato soup. Yeah, a potato soup. So the mashed potatoes goes perfectly. I don't know if you prefer that, but you could use mashed potatoes too. And I have instant mashed potatoes I will be adding to this. So mix this all up so it can start getting soft. And then I'm going to add the ham and stuff towards the end because I don't want my ham all like rubbery or whatever. So I'm going to add it towards it, and I'll cut it up in smaller pieces and I'll add it. Okay, be back. By the way, I think I said cornstarch. I meant cornmeal. You get add cornmeal to your soup to thicken it up. So my daughter doesn't like ham and creamy ham potato soup, so I'm gonna make her some like top ramen tonight. So that's what she's gonna have. Okay. So I'm gonna add the ham now. I cut it. Everything's getting all cooked. Oops. Drop some. Maybe do cutting board. And now I'm going to add some mashed potatoes to thicken it up. I think about a cup should do it. Just eyeball it. Mix it up. And just start thickening it up. I'm going to add a little bit more mashed potatoes. Okay. And I'll bring you over here and show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. I added the mashed potatoes so it should like start thickening it up a little bit. So it makes it more creamy. I'll give it a taste once it's all done cooking for about a half hour. See if it needs salt or not, because I really don't want to add salt. Because I didn't really add anything. This is just ham. This is the broth, beef broth, the juices from the ham, the fat from the ham, and potatoes and celery and onions and mashed potatoes. So that's looking pretty good. Okay, be back in about a half hour. It is done and it looks so good. I went ahead and added a little bit of more mashed potatoes, and I added salt and some pepper. I tasted it, I feel like it needed to be a little bit thicker, and I needed salt and pepper just a little bit. But this is how it looks. It's so good, it smells so good. So yeah, I'm gonna serve it up. Be right back. Okay, it is nice, it's done. You can see the steam is so hot. I'm gonna try some of it. I'm just gonna take some of the juice for now. Oh yes, this is really good. It has like a sweet flavor this time. And I usually make it because when I made the ham, you know, I added brown sugar and stuff in it, but it's good. That sweet taste is really good. It's very creamy, very flavorful. My son is going to be happy. I'm going to call him out now. Dinner's done! We're going to have crackers with it too, if they want crackers. This is Kayla. Here's your top ramen.
We're eating in her room.
You can eat in your room tonight, because just tonight.
But remember,
we're having Bible study again.
You said I couldn't eat in my room.
I'm recording. Well, you have to clean your mess. I was calling Joseph. Joseph, your dinner's done.
Can I have some crackers?
I guess he doesn't remember his potato soup. All right, so that's it. I guess he doesn't want to come out. He was so excited about his potato soup, and he's not coming. But it does taste really good. So, okay, tomorrow's teriyaki meatballs with rice. So I'm going to use my crock pot again tomorrow. When I get home from taking care of my dad, I'm throwing the meatballs in the crock pot, teriyaki sauce, and letting that cook for at least 4 or 5 hours before we have dinner. Okay, see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. Bye. Hey, it's Teresa. It's Thursday, and I'm making the Swedish meatballs. Swedish meatballs. I'm making teriyaki meatballs out of turkey meat. ground turkey over here. So I'm gonna start rolling those up. Be right back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add chopped onion into this bowl right here. Then I'm gonna roll up the meatballs into the onion, and then I'm gonna stick them in the crock pot and put some teriyaki sauce in there. Let it simmer for like 4 hours. Yeah, probably gonna cook it on high for about 4 hours. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put the onion in there so you can see that. Then I'll get the meat prepared. Ooh, these things are hard open lately. I'm probably just gonna use the onion. I'm not gonna add like salt or anything like that. I don't know what to add yet. I'm just gonna probably use the teriyaki sauce because that's gonna be salty enough. And should be enough flavor. I don't need to add anything else. So let me get this started. So I'm just gonna roll them up in balls just about this size. Put in an onion like this. I'm gonna give it a little squish, and that's how they'll look. Okay, then I'm gonna plop it in the crock pot. I'm gonna do this a few more times. Be right back. Okay, so the meatballs look like this. I got used my whole thing of onion that I had, chopped onion, but this is my own recipe. This is something I'm just coming up. I never had this before. I just thought maybe this would taste good. Rolled in chopped onion with some teriyaki sauce. So I'm gonna add the teriyaki sauce. Okay, so I have this teriyaki sauce, and then I have this teriyaki marinade that I got from the Dollar Tree store. This was from Walmart. It says great value. So I forget how much to pay for this, probably like $3. This, of course, was $1. I'm gonna add the rest of this and half of this. I'll let you know how it tastes. When I do make my own, this, like I said, I never made this before. I just thought it was my own creation. Hopefully it comes out good. If it doesn't, you know, not to have it again. But I do kind of like play with things. Oh, I think this would taste good together, you know. If it is my own recipe, I will let you know. And if you are interested, you can leave a comment, and then, I mean, if it tastes good, I'll let you know. And then if you want to try it, you know, you can ask for the recipe. And I'll probably put it in the comments if people are interested. I'm going to turn this on high. And if it's not my recipe and I got it from somebody else, I'm going to do my best to remember to credit them for the recipe. Or if I got it offline or whatever, or if it's a family recipe, I will do my best to remember to let you know that. Okay, that should be enough. A little bit more than I wanted. We'll see how it tastes if I need to add more. Less is better, because you can't take away what you put in. So okay, I'm not going to really mix it because it's kind of falling apart. I don't want it to end up being a teriyaki loaf. So I'm going to let it cook for a while, then harden, and then I'll start stirring it. Okay, let me show you what it looks like. That's what it looks like. So I'm going to put the lid on it and cook for 4 hours. I will check it off and let you know how it tastes. Okay, see you later. Okay, so it's done. Looks really good. So I'm going to be serving it, and we're going to be eating it. I made rice, it's jasmine, and I made some green beans. So with the jasmine rice, I guess it was already cooked, but I mixed it with regular rice I had left because I had a little bit, but it worked out fine. It's fine. I put it in the rice cooker. I didn't add too much water, so that way it didn't get like all soggy, but it actually turned out really good. So I'm gonna serve this up. Be right back. Okay, it's done. That's how it looks. Get a meatball here, some rice, and then the sauce. Added paprika to the green beans again. So it was really good last time, so I did it again. That's the way I'm gonna make them from now on. Okay. This is really good. I'm glad I came up with this. I mean, this is good. I hope my kids like it. It wasn't that expensive. Well, actually, the turkey meat I got from the food bank. The teriyaki sauce. I bought the marinade. That was $1. I think that went really well with this because I didn't have that much teriyaki sauce left. So, I mean, the green beans are free. The jasmine rice was from the Dollar Tree store. So, so this dinner probably cost me a little over $2. I already had the teriyaki sauce from last time. And the leftover rice I had from last time. I added the jasmine rice that I bought and the teriyaki marinade, and everything else was free. So yes, $2 for this meal tonight, and it's really good. So if you want the recipe for that, let me know. It's really easy. Like I said, you just take the turkey meat, you know, you roll it in chopped onion, and you throw it in the crock pot and you throw some teriyaki. I would get the marinade because that seemed like it really made it very flavorful. I didn't add anything else, nothing else, no salt, nothing else. It's very flavorful and salty. It's salty enough. So okay. So tomorrow, I'm taking my children to meet their dad because it's their dad's weekend. So I'm driving out of town again this weekend. Yay me! I just love to drive. No, I don't. I hate driving, and I'm literally having to drive everywhere anymore. Man. Oh, wait. Okay. I can't even talk. Okay. All right. So, Saturday, I'm making the white bean chili. That is what I'm making Saturday with chicken. So, I will try to do an upload tomorrow, but actually, you know what? I take it back. I'm not going to do a video tomorrow. Because I am working at the food bank tomorrow, but I'm not going to take any food. This is why. I finally got my food stamps. I know some of the haters out there may be like, again, you don't need food stamps. Yes, I do. I'm not working. I'm working less than part-time. I'm taking care of my dad. I get paid to take care of him. I do some side jobs sometimes. But you know what? I need food stamps. I get a little bit of Social Security. I get a little bit of child support. I'm not lazy. I work. I worked since I was 18. Some of my taxes went into those tax brackets. You're saying that, you know, people say, oh, you don't work so you could take our taxes. No. Some of that money in there was mine. So I don't want to hear about that. I'm sorry, I'm getting kind of Holy Spirit activate. But I got some back pay, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a Costco run. I'm going to go to Costco, and I'm going to buy a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to stock up on the things that we use a lot so I don't have to go shopping as much. And I'm going to save as much food stamps as I can in case some reason they take them away from me or whatever happens. I just want to keep food stamps. I don't want to spend them unless I have to. And what I'm going to do is still do my budget planning shopping like I've been. I'm still going to do that. I mean, it's just with food stamps. I'm going to make my food stamp dollar stretch because it's hard times right now and I need to. So we'll discuss more about that later. I will be back on Saturday sharing my chicken white bean chili recipe. Okay, I'm going to do it different this time than I did last time. Okay, see you later. Hi, it's me, Teresa. It is Saturday. I'm doing a white bean chicken chili. I have my beans going, so let me show you. I let them soak for a little bit, not too long, and I rinsed them out. And then they're ready to go. They're ready cooked. So I just need to add some of my other ingredients. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some olive oil to saute this chicken in. I'm going to cut the chicken up. I'm going to use this powder in it. I'm going to mix this in there with a little bit of salt, and that should do it. Then I'm going to add it to the beans. I'm going to get that all started. I'm going to cut the chicken and fry it, and I'll show you all the steps. Okay, be back. I forgot. I'm going to add some onion and some garlic too to the chicken while it's cooking. Okay. Okay, so I diced up the chicken. Got my pan going. Gonna add some olive oil. Let the chicken saute. And as that's going, I'm gonna cut my onions and stuff up. I mean, I'm gonna use a plate for my onions and garlic. And now I wash the cutting board. I'm gonna let the cutting board soak for a while since I used chicken on it. I'm not gonna use the same knife, of course. I'm just gonna rinse it off, and then I'm gonna use a different plate so I don't cross-contaminate. So I'm gonna add the chicken here now. I'm gonna make my daughter her little pigs in a blanket. She'll probably not like this very much, especially since I'll have tomatoes in it. She was supposed to go to her dad's, but didn't go to her dad's. She stayed home with me. We're having a girls' weekend. Her brother went, so. Okay, so I'm gonna cut up the onion and the garlic. Be right back. I forgot to mention who gave me this recipe, well, asked me to make it, is Kevin. I picked Kevin's dish. This is the white chicken chili and cornbread recipe you mentioned that I'm making. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to add the onion and the garlic. I did 2 cloves of garlic and half of that onion. I put half of the onion into my regular container, and I put the rest of the garlic into a sandwich baggie. So I'll use it for next time. So I'm going to put this in my chicken because my chicken is white pretty much. So I'm just going to add it. It is done. Let this cook together for a while. Add that flavor. And then, see, this is what I put my onion in. I don't know if I showed you guys this already, but these containers are at the Dollar Tree store, and they're really good for keeping fruits and vegetables in. And I like to prepare for my vegetables like onion and put them in there so I have them for next time. Because I do use onion a lot. Don't use garlic that much, but sure, I'll use my garlic again. I don't want it to go to waste. So, mixing this together, I'm going to let this cook for a while until it's all the way cooked, finished cooking. Then I'm going to add the ingredients. Then I'll add it to the chili. Okay, I also need to start the cornbread pretty soon. Gotta do that too, but I'm going to do that once everything's mixed together in the crock pot. And then I'll preheat on my oven and then start the cornbread. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to add these little packets of this chicken bouillon that I have. I have 3 left, so I'm just going to add the whole thing. Get rid of this. My chicken is cooked and the onions and stuff are all sauteed. They look good. Mix it all up. And then we add the sauce. I don't think it's going to need salt actually. I'm going to try it after. If it needs salt, I'll add salt. Don't want to make it too salty. So how's everybody's weather where they're at? In California, we're getting a lot of rain lately, and some areas are getting snow that usually doesn't get snow. Like my sister, my mom, where they live in Redding, and they're getting snow. I mean, they get snow sometimes, but we get a lot of snow lately. And up in the mountains by where I live, 30 minutes away from me, like less than 30 minutes away from me, or like 20 minutes, they've been getting snow. Lots of rain. Our park is flooded. The river we live by is flooded. The playground has water on it. Pretty crazy. I drove by it yesterday on the freeway. I was like, oh man, the water is where the benches are. So, how's your weather where it's at? Do you have a lot of snow? Have a lot of rain? Are you lucky you live where it's nice and warm? Because I'm jealous if you do. I'm tired of rain. It didn't rain today, but it's been gloomy and it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. And I got to dry up. I got to commute again. So, okay. I will get this all. I'll show you how this looks right now. So this is how it looks. I'm gonna let it cook together for about 10, yeah, probably 10 minutes should be good. And then I'll add it to the chili. Looks pretty good. I'll try it too and make sure it doesn't need salt. I think this is gonna have a lot of flavors because I used those the canned tomatoes that had the chilies in it too, so this should taste pretty good. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, this is done. It does need a pinch of salt, but I'm gonna add it to the beans. This does anyways. I don't know how it's gonna taste all together in here, but I'll add it now. Mix it up. I'll add some salt now. Gonna let it cook. If I need to add more salt, I will. That's looking pretty good. All right. Okay, so now I'm gonna preheat my oven. Let's see, bake. I think 350 should be good enough for the corn bread. My daughter wants me to make her little pigs in a blanket in the oven too. Okay, I'll leave the salt out just in case I need it. We'll be back. I'm gonna start once the oven's preheated. I'll start making the cornbread. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna make my cornbread. Just put some of this in here. I haven't made this for a while, so I think it's with milk. Just gonna mix it up. Lord, I got boxes everywhere from Costco. I took everything out of the boxes and divided it up, and I have some extra stuff in my pantry left over, so when the kids run low I can add more, and not right away. They need to learn moderation. I think this needs a little bit more. Well, maybe not. Yeah, it needs a little bit more corn now. That should be enough. And I'll add it to the pan and put it in the oven. Kayla, I'm recording. So, lumps in there. It's been a long time since I made cornbread. Hopefully I'm not doing anything wrong. It's kind of lumpy, but well. I put it in the oven, I think about an hour, 30 minutes, probably 30 minutes. Okay, we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, this is done, so I'm gonna serve it. Cornbread's done. Looks like it turned out okay for me forgetting how to make it. Let me bring you over here and show you what the beans look like. That's the cornbread. And here's the beans. They look very good. I added a little bit more salt. So, let me serve this up. Piece of cornbread. My daughter took our hot dogs and ran. It's falling apart a little bit, but I don't care. Okay. I like my cornbread mixed up anyways, and my beans. It's like the best. So, I'm gonna try it. It's nice and hot. Good piece of cornbread. Cornbread's really moist. Maybe I added too much milk, but it's really good and it's moist. Let me try the beans. So good. That is really good. Really good. Thank you, Kevin, for having me make this. I made white bean chicken chili last time. This is just chicken and white beans. That was okay, but I think this is actually better. This tastes good, especially with the cornbread. I really like it. Okay, so tomorrow I have taken out all the food I have froze from leftovers. I put it in my fridge, and what I'm gonna do, we're gonna have the kids can make a choice of what they want out of that tomorrow to eat. So I'm not gonna do a video tomorrow. Tomorrow's just leftovers, and whatever leftovers we don't use, I'm gonna start using as a side dish with whatever I'm making. So I got a menu plan probably tomorrow or Monday because I need to put a new menu up. So I didn't do that because I've just been so busy. Like I said, I was doing a Costco run and planning according to that. So I now have to do a new menu according to that. So I have my frozen food that are leftovers in the fridge. Like I said, I'm gonna use that. Where we don't use tomorrow, I will use as a side dish with our meals. So I'm not wasting those because I do not want to throw those away. I think that's it. This will be the end of the video. I will post this on Monday. So again, please stop with the negative comments. And if you have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. The world's full of judgment people, and we need to stop judging. If you know Jesus, you know He's our judger. If not, then no matter what, if you know Jesus or not, I'm praying for you. You know, I will ignore the comments. I'll answer questions when people have questions, but if they start getting rude, then I'm going to ignore, because this is why I tell people when they're being rude to my face. Okay, bye. And I walk away because I don't have to deal with that. I don't. Again, the world's full of judgment people kicking people when they're already down, and that's just very monstrous of them. You want to be honest, that's very rude, and you should be helping people up, not kick them when they're already down. That's my opinion, but I'm going to get negative comments sometimes, and that's okay, because the world's full of negative people, and to change that, we have to be kind. So no matter what, I'm going to try to be kind. I just need the Holy Spirit to activate. It's going to be hard, but I'm going to do it, because the world is full of people who want to be rude, and I don't want to be one of those people. I want to love like Jesus. So, okay, that being said, God bless all of you. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay functional.